The zombie outbreak of 2026. Deep in the Amazon rainforests of Brazil, explorers found a certain spider. Explorers found multiple new species. And when the explorers came back, when the explorers came back, it happened. What started as a small area in the Amazon rainforest quickly grew, already covering majority. As it had not made contact with people, it continued to spread. And as it did, it hit the first city. In Peru, Iquitos. The whole city was hit by a horde of 200,000 zombies. The city was not able to defend. It fell rather quickly, and the news spread of a zombie outbreak. Immediately, defenses were made along the Andes Mountains. In the countries of Peru, Brazil, Bolivia, Paraguay, Colombia, and Ecuador. As it approached, it entered Colombia. The virus continued to spread, reaching a stop at the Andes Mountains. Venezuela, not believing zombies were real, was hit the hardest. Brazil lost the city of Manaus. And the evacuations in the Amazon rainforest began. It quickly spread along the coast and quickly took over multiple countries. What unexpected thoughts, because how? The rainforest should have slowed it. And on April 17th, that would be the 1-year anniversary. And it kept going. Defenses were made, yes, but not good enough. The mountains, though, did stop them. And some countries were taking it seriously. In a last-ditch attempt, Colombia, Panama, all of the countries in North and Central America and the Caribbean decided to allow refugees who had been known. And on the 1-year anniversary, they captured almost all of Venezuela, and infecting multiple small islands, even taking over Santo Domingo. It was crazy how such a thing could do anything. Authorities rushed to contain it. Extra defenses were set up along the northern border, and the mountains were defended even more. And a small excursion into Argentina proved deadly. The infection cruised along the mountains fast because Argentina just wasn't prepared. And that's when Argentina and Chile decided to merge. Very chaotic it was, but it was done quickly because Argentina had lost majority of its population. and the zombies were coming. The rest of Argentina did not last long. The Battle of Buenos Aires is famously known for destroying approximately 200,000 zombies, the same horde that started it all. What was crazy, though, was Brazil wasn't done. Brazil fought back hard. They took back lots of the country and even parts of Chile. Eventually, it was come to the agreement. If you found it, you could keep it. But this breakthrough wasn't enough. It merely pushed the enemy back into the Amazon rainforest, which was in some ways good. Eventually, it was agreed that Brazil would be able to keep the areas. Some areas were took back. And as more support came in from all around the world, the countries of some countries over here, mostly just Uruguay and Brazil, united to fend off against the invaders. Buenos Aires finally fell after a very long and hard-fought battle. And Uruguay didn't last much longer. After a circle of forest units was cut off from the main unit, the zombies came in, but something devastating happened. The whole forest was burned to the ground. Meanwhile, in the north, lots happened. An outbreak took over the Caribbean very quickly. And Puerto Rico, Cuba, and the Bahamas quickly became the defending spots. It was not long until the Bahamas fell, followed by an invasion in Cuba. It seemed as if these zombies were working together. And yet, it was crazy. Then, an outbreak hit where no one expected it. People in Italy began reporting the symptoms. Mostly in forested regions. Now, luckily, the outbreak was thought to have been contained very quickly, until it wasn't. And yet, another alert happened. Somehow, a ship from people escaping the city of Buenos Aires had been blown off course and had not landed in Africa, but due to a tropical storm, been pushed down through the south, and instead of landing on Antarctica, they swung by Africa, in between Madagascar and Mozambique, through and into arguably the worst place possible, China. What happened was devastating. The landing it landed on the city of Shanghai and quickly grew. As it spread out, China sought to control it. And their strategy was, if I have to admit, very effective when they implemented it. By the time they implemented it, however, though, it was too late. Major parts of the country had already been destroyed. And the Chinese military was able to push it back. Retaking some cities. And their plan worked geniusly. Isolate the forests. That seemed to be where they were strongest. And while their attempt was valiant, it was a short-lived victory. Well, for China, it was an everlasting victory that was basically a guarantee that they would win. That's at least what the people of China thought, that they had cracked it. They had cracked how to defeat the zombie virus. And yet, they just couldn't. Meanwhile, South America it seemed like South America was going to be doomed. Until a landing in America changed it all. Miami. First Miami, then Houston, and then the San Diego, Los Angeles area. Luckily, the Houston outbreak was contained very well. But the Florida one was not. It creeped up, and a thin line was built just south of Jacksonville. And that's going to be it for today. So thank you guys for watching, and if you guys like zombie outbreak, then I don't know, watch the video, I guess. Like it, I guess. You never know. But if it's advancing too rapidly for you, you'll understand why it's advancing so rapidly in forests and why mountains are impossible in all due time. So yeah, bye.